Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today in our program, Leaves from Gora's Life, written by Dr. Sharma Marla from West Germany. I am going to continue the chapter of Capitalism and Casteism of Common Man. On account of Gora's experience with the capitalism of the common man, Gora has come to sympathize and understand the emphasis of the Communist Party to establish dictatorship. The communists also, in their long association with and work among the downtrodden, must have experienced the capitalism of the common people. If the common people really had these wishes, then they should have supported the Communist Party in the elections. The downtrodden in India form nearly 80% of the population, but don't see the Communist Party getting elected to power anywhere. By all over India, where poverty is great, we don't see the communists getting elected. The supporters of the Communist Party are mostly educated people who are devoted to the ideology of economic revolution. Therefore, the Communist Party, which consists of the conscious people, appeals to the people who are conscious, who are devoted to establishing the economic equality and who form the Communist Party, and so they think that the political dictatorship can force the common people as well as the rich people to establish economic equality. This experience made Gora suspect the genuine of the Marxist analysis of class structures. There are no class structure aspects among the people, Gora says. The consciousness is only of two kinds: those who are for the establishing of economic equality and those who are for the inequalities caused by the property relations. Those who are for the socialization of private property and those who are for the continuation of the private property. These are the two ideologies. The fight is not between the classes, but between the two ideologies. The downtrodden are not the devotees of socialism. They are capitalistic in their minds. All the rich people are not opposed to socialism. In fact, the leaders of the Socialist Party, the Communist Party, some are rich people. And so Gora changed his mind and thought that it is not the class struggle, but it is the social consciousness which is necessary. Regarding Naxalism and Bhutan, both non-political, the communists have adopted the dictatorship method. They tried it through the parliamentary methods. So the communists got elected, but they followed the rules of the other non-communist members living in extravagance and pomp. The communists are not downtrodden. Some of them are highly educated people, but they are inspired by the ideology of communist dictatorship. They think that this revolution will come not only by the reformation of thought, but by the barrel of the gun. So the Naxalites are taking to the underground or secret methods of creating a revolution. The communist methods should be admired for the revolution they aim at, but they are secret. But atheists have thought that they believe in open methods and believe in democracy, but not in dictatorship. Atheists sympathize with the Naxalites, but at the same time, they propagate a nonviolent alternative. So they say the economic objective is open Naxalism. Atheists are as anxious to establish economic equality as the Naxalites are. The Naxalites are adopting the secret methods and violence along with it, and atheists want to have open methods of satyagraha, facing dangers and slander, but they want to do it openly, not to take secret methods. And openness belongs to democracy. Vinoba Bhutan's movement also came as an alternative. It is non-political. Naxalites also are non-political in their methods in the sense that they want to establish dictatorship later on and believe in the struggle. The Bhutan movement is more non-political. Its supporters believe more in the constructive activity of Gandhi, the 13th item. They talk about the constructive program and practice it. Thus, Vinoba got encouraged, and when he got the first donation of land in 1951 from Ramachandra Reddy, 100 acres of land, and thereby the Bhutan movement started. They said that a man should share his property with the poor man. It led to Gramdan movement. Naxalites say one should take from the riches. Bhutan movement says one should give away by riches. Naxalites are following violent methods and they are getting killed. The Bhutan movement, though it had certain success in gathering some lakhs of acres of land, does not solve the common man's problems. The common man is not very much satisfied with this fight for donation of land. Therefore, atheists have taken the decision that neither Bhudan or Naxalite movement would solve the economic problem for authority and adventurism. Therefore, they thought that they should have direct democracy and did an approach. Government is common both to the rich and to the poor. So, the rich and the poor have to come together and then press upon the government, upon the ministers and the legislators for economic equality. This is the democracy that atheists thought of. They must strive for the solution of the economic and social problems. They don't distinguish between the rich and the poor. Of course, the distinction of wealth is there, but still their consciousness equally capitalistic. Casteism in Untouchables. The Untouchables also are equally caste-minded. That was another experience of the caste-mindedness which was revealed to Gora. On one occasion, he was taking his lodge in an untouchable area at a certain village. Gora was sitting with the Untouchables to take his food. Among the Untouchables also, there were caste differences. He insisted on both of them coming and sitting together. They don't take water from the same well and they don't intermarry. But still, he persuaded these castes and to come and sit together with him. Then another young man of about 18 or 19 years expressed his desire to sit with them and eat. Then these caste people refused to eat with him because that newcomer belonged to another community among the untouchables in the caste hierarchy. Then Gora said he must be admitted because he was a human being. As all are human beings, why should we follow these caste differences? Gora said. It took nearly an hour for him to persuade all these people. And so, the caste differences and prejudice are not only among the Brahmins and the upper caste, but also on the lower caste hierarchy also. Just as there is capitalism in the common man, there is also casteism in the common man everywhere. So, instead of fighting simply the upper classes or the upper caste, we have to fight the caste difference and the casteism itself, inequality everywhere, either in social aspect or in economic facility, he thought. Atheists therefore took up the straight fight against these inequalities. The government is common to all castes, to all religions, to all classes, even if there are classes to untouchables and the Brahmins. Therefore, they want to combine all these people, take these as people in general, and press upon the government to legislate for economic and social equality. This is the political program of the atheists. They want to raise this consciousness among the common people who are the masters of democracy. In principle, they are the masters of democracy. In truth, they don't appreciate it. So, they want to propagate this and fight inequalities and solve this problem democratically by pressing upon the government. And the pressure upon the government, they call it as satyagraha. That's why all their attitude is based on truth and democratic approach to solve economic and social problems. And in the next episode, we shall know about the problem of unwed mothers. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which has more than 18 crore views, and click the bell icon for notification of our new videos.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.